Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Hopefully you guys are doing great. Hopefully you guys are doing amazing. I have a gun mod today, guys. I don't really do gun mods, but this is the second time. So, usually when people request a mod, I get asked like once. This time it was two of you guys. So I will have the screenshots of you guys on the screen right now. So pretty much the gun that you guys are asking for is the Glock 17 by, I think his name is Diabo, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. So here, let me show you real quick. So if you go to the ammunition, I'm actually gonna show you what, pretty much what gun it is. So if you go here, right, it is gonna replace, this Glock is gonna replace the combat pistol. So if you go here, as you can see, guys, we have a bunch of pistols right here. So you could obviously spawn it using menu, or if you don't really know how to spawn it using menu, if you go to any ammunition, you go look at the pistols, there should be a gun called the combat pistol. So here it is, and this is what's gonna be replaced by the Glock 17, right? So this is the gun right here. I already have it installed. I already actually have it on me already. So let me go out and let me show you what it actually looks like. So again, if you go to your pistols, for me it's gonna be option number 3. I think I have all the guns. So for me, that is gonna be it, the combat pistol, and I just have extended mags and flashlight. As you can see, everything seems to be good. And this is the Glock that I'll be showing you guys how to actually install. Right, and it's actually pretty sweet. I like it. It feels really smooth. I don't know. I really do like this pistol, right? Compared to the other ones, I don't know. It's it is a good one. I do like it. But again, this is kind of a confusing mod to install. So that explains why some of you might be having trouble installing it, because even I had to it took me a couple minutes for me to actually understand what I'm doing. So, but it actually got it to work. I got the iron sights to work and everything and be accurate. So everything seems to be working just fine. The gun is pretty sweet. I still suck at shooting, but that's not the point of the mod of the video. So with that said, I'm going to show you guys how to actually install this mod, and then I'll be right with you guys, alright? Alright guys, welcome back. So this is the mod. So it's called the Glock 17, right? Pretty straightforward, and again, it is by Diabo. So you guys actually want to see this exact mod by this exact person. So I was able to find it. So go ahead and click download, guys, and then go ahead and click download again. It shouldn't be too large. So I'm actually gonna once you download, guys, you want to make sure you extract all and then hit extract again. And so here it is, guys. So we are just gonna mess with the weapons, right? This is what we are gonna mess with, but there are a couple things we have to do. First of all, we actually want to close the one that's not extracted. So we pull up the mod, right? So this is the extracted version. I'm actually gonna pull the instructions too, so you guys know what I'm following. The instructions, in my opinion, they're not the clearest, right? They could have been better, but it's all right. So I'm actually gonna walk you guys through it and what it means, right? So first thing you want to do, guys, is open up OPENIV. All right, go to the root of GT5. So once you're here, guys, also make sure you do have SCRIPTHOOKV, SCRIPTHOOKDOTNET, and you do have the ASI plugins, right? So if you go to tools and go to ASI Manager, make sure you do have these two installed. I have all 3. You don't need this one though, so I'll close it out. All right, so so let me expand this a little bit better. So the first step, guys, you want to install OPENIV, which I just showed you guys, right? I didn't show you guys how to install it, but you need OPENIV. You need a mods folder, right? I'm sure most of you have that already. If you don't, make sure you create a mods folder. If you don't know how to do that, just click here, name it mods, and it'll be purple. It'll turn purple by itself. That's it. It'll be empty. And then just copy and paste the update and the x64 in there. Just copy and paste them. All right, but once you do that, guys, you want to go to mods. You want to go to update, and then here I'm just following this mods update, and then you want to go to here is the path. So mods and update, and then update RPF common. Sorry, right here. So here's the path, guys. Right. Let me make sure I show you the whole thing. All right. So once you're here, guys, so this is the path: mods, update RPF. You want to mess with this content.xml file. So once you see that content.xml file, right click, make sure you right click, don't double click. You need to right click, hit edit. All right, so once you're here, guys, you're gonna see some more gibberish, right? What's the next step? You don't need to do all this, just follow what I'm doing. But pretty much what you need to do is, if you open up this readme, you will see an item. All this, right? So you want to, once you see this, guys, right, it's gonna be right here at letter A. You want to right click, hit copy, and then that is gonna go right before the data files. So if you scroll, see, so this is the open data files. That's the open. You know it's open because if it's closed, it'll have a dash like that, but that's open. So if you scroll down, you should see one with the dash. Where is it? So data files. So here it is. So this is where it closes, right? And as you can see here, guys, you want to copy and paste this right here. So as you can see, I already did that. So here it is. This is what I put in the game, right? So this is what I had, right? So if I delete it, this is what you should have. And then once you go to right, so the last one is the item, and I'm right above the data files. I just found this little empty space and I just pasted that, so just like that. All right, that's done. Right, we copied this over into the content.xml, so it's gonna be right here. So that's done. Scroll down, guys, and then go to letter B. So the next thing is you want to find in the content change section, find CCS_title. So how do you find that, right? So we go back here to OPENIV, hit Control F. It'll pretty much allow you to search this whole file, pretty much by words, right? So we want to search to make it easy on us. Oops, I don't know what I just did. Right, we want to search up CCS_title. So we here in the text box, right? Again, I hit Control F, right, and that's how I got the little text box. CCS_title. Oops. Title update startup. Is that the right one? Nope. We want the streaming. So here it is. CCS title update streaming, and here's a startup. We don't want this. We want this one right here. So once you find that in there, guys, you want to add the following line right before the files to enable. So right before it closes, right? So we want to copy this, right? I'm just going to highlight this. I'm not going to highlight the extra space, right? So once you highlight this, hit copy. All right. And now let's find the files to enable. So we scroll down. Here it is. Oh no. So here's where it opens, right? So this is it opening. And here it is closing, right? And you know it's closing because of the /. And as you can see, guys, see one of them kind of looks off, right? There's like an empty space right here. So this is where I put mine, right? So this is what I put. So if you delete that, that is what you should have. So just copy that line, right? You want to copy this line right here. So as you can see, right above the files to enable, and it'll be right under these other items. I'm gonna paste it. There it is, right? So there's that. That's done. All right. And now what you want to do now is, so that's pretty much it, guys. So that's you're done with this file, right? So the changes should preset themselves like this. It'll give you an image, but just make sure it looks like this, right? And then ignore all this. Once you copy this line, guys, hit save. I can't save it because my game is open right now. So, but once you do that, guys, just hit save. It should say make sure your game isn't running. I want to cancel because I already have that in there, right? All right. So now where you want to go is go to back to GTA 5. You want to go to this path. So just you don't need to read this. Just follow me. Right, go to mods. Go to update RPF. You want to go to x64 patch data CD images. All right. So once you're here, guys, here's the path again in case I lost you. Right. So mods update RPF x64 patch data CD images. So once you're here, guys, you actually want to create a weapons.rpf. The way you do that is, again, make sure you are in edit mode. So this right here, I created this. You might not have it. So if you just right click and then hit new and then RPF archive, it'll allow you to enter in a name. So here you want to type in weapons. I already have that, so I'm not going to type that. I'm just going to type in test just to test it. But make sure in here, type in weapons, just weapons. You don't need .rpf, just weapons. But once you do that, you'll have an empty weapons.rpf. Go inside of it, and then once you go inside that folder you just created, guys, you want to open up the mod, right? The mod file, right? So the download, right? You want to open up the download. So here it is. Here's the download, right? This is what you get. This is what you open. So you want to go to the weapons.rpf. And you see these files, you just want to drag them in here, just like that. I'm going to get in there because my game is open. You know, I should probably even close my game out. I was just showing you guys how to actually, you know, gameplay. But once you create that folder, drag the files in there. There it is. So right. So you created this file, and you dragged all these files in here, right? So we're pretty much done with this mod, and then that is pretty much it, guys. So the gun is installed in the game now. That's pretty much all you need, right? So again, you might need the patch data CDM. So if you don't have this path, guys, you could just create the folders, right, just by hitting this every time. So what I mean by that is update RPF. So as you can see, guys, we went to x64. If you don't have an x64, you can just create an x64 by hitting this right here and hit x64. Patch, again, you can create a folder named patch, it'll be empty, and then create another folder inside of that called data, and then another folder inside of that called CD images. And you'll get here, and then again you would create this weapons.rpf. I don't think any of you need to do that. I think all of you should already have that folder, right? The only thing you might just need to create is the weapons.rpf and then drag the files in here. So that's done. So the gun is in the game, guys. The gun is installed, but the reticle, right, the iron sights aren't going to be accurate. So that's what we need to modify next. So if you keep scrolling down, we'll need to replace a couple things. So now, go to this file path right here, right? So I'll go to that right now. Let me lower it down. So if you want to go back to GTA 5, the root of GTA 5, right? Go to mods. Go to update RPF, sorry, update, and then update RPF, common, data, AI, weapons.meta. So here's the path, guys. Oops. So mods, update RPF, common, and data, right? And then you should see a weapons.meta. It should be second from the bottom. Go ahead and click on that, or actually right click and then hit edit. Don't double click, right click and then edit. And there's a couple things you want to replace inside of here. I know it's kind of a long process, but watch the whole video, guys. You don't want to miss a single step. Alright, so then once you're here, guys, you actually want to look again. You're going to look for weapon combat pistol. Do we do that again? We're going to hit Control F, type in a weapon, right? Make sure you type it in right, underscore combat. There it is. So there's the weapon.combat pistol. Alrighty, so all these belong to the combat pistol. So now we want to replace, it says replace first person scope offset with this. So we want to copy with this. So it'll be the 0.063. Hit copy. So this is what's in there right now. We want to replace it with this one. So that's what we're copying, this one. Alright, first let's look for the right here. So first person scope. So if you scroll down, you should see a first person with some stuff. Let's see. First. I'm looking for the F's, guys. That is what I'm looking. All right, we're reaching here. First person. What is it called? First person scope offset. First person scope. Here it is, right? So this is. So this, as you can see, guys, it already says 0.063. Yours won't say that. Yours will say this. Yours will have this one here, the 0.04. So what you want to do is, once you find it, guys, delete it, right? If it's the wrong one, mine is already right, but I'm gonna do it again for you guys for the purpose of this video. Paste it, and then I'm gonna delete this empty line, and that's pretty much it, guys. So that's done, right? 2 more steps to go. Once you find the first person scope offset, make sure you find the right one too. So there's that. We got 2 more. Now we want to find the attach bone WPF. So we want to look for this, and we're gonna replace it with this. So once I find it, you're actually gonna see this already because I already have it. I already put it in there, right? So we go down. It's gonna be down. This one was kind of hard to find for me. So if you scroll down, it's gonna call attach. It's gonna attach bone. Here it is. So we want to look for the flash. Where is it? Here it is. So yours, if you scroll down, guys, you will see this attach bone. And then the attach bone WAP flasher laser. You're just gonna see that. You're not gonna see an _2. But once you find that, guys, delete it. And then hit paste, and then now you will have the _2 version. So you can see this is the original one, so you'll see this right here, and then you want to replace it with this one. And I noticed the only difference is the _2 like this. All right, so once you replace the original with this, you're done with that. Hopefully I'm making sense. And then one last one we need to replace, which is the attached one WAP-SUP. So which is, if you scroll down, it should just be 2 down. So 1 and then 2. Here it is. So yours will look like this, right? So once you find that, right, and I know it'll look like that because this is what you're gonna find, right? This is what you're looking for. This is what you're gonna replace it with. Okay, copy. Again, you want to copy the _2. Copy. Once you find this, guys, you're gonna highlight it, delete it, and then hit paste or Control V. That's on pasting. Control V. There it is. Boom. That's done. Hit save, and that's it. That's it. Finally, right? Finally, the gun is installed. The iron sight should be accurate in first person, and you should have it. Again, it is a combat pistol. It might be option number 3, and I already showed you exactly where it is in ammunition. So hopefully you guys enjoy this mod. Hopefully give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, take care.